Hi, it's Steve. In this video, we'd like to show you how to change the middle spray arm support hub on your dishwasher. It's a really easy repair. Let me show you how we do it. Now to do this repair, we'll first of all open the dishwasher up. We'll remove any items that may be on that upper rack. Then we'll keep the rails out, push the rack back, and we'll need to remove the rack stops on the ends of those rails. To do so, we'll need a small flat blade screwdriver, and we'll go into that slotted opening on that rail from the outside edge. Just gently pry that plastic tab on the rack stop and then slide it out. And be sure to just pry that enough to release that hook and then slide the rack stop off. We'll do the same for the opposite side. Then we'll pull the rack completely out of the dishwasher. You can push the rails back in and close up the door. And then we'll set that on a suitable work surface and we can change out the part. So we're just going to place that rack on a solid surface. Our next step will be to remove that center spray arm. It's held in place with a 1/4 inch hex head screw. So we'll begin by removing that. Simply lift the spray arm off and set that aside. Now to remove that hub, we also need to remove another 1/4 inch hex head screw that secures that hub to the base mount. Then using a small flat blade screwdriver, we're going to gently push back on this locking tab while tilting that hub towards us. Remove the old hub and discard it. Now when installing the new one, we'll first of all make sure that we have the manifold tucked into place. Then we'll fit the wide edge of that hub into the holder. Tilt it back down into position, line up that locking tab, and simply snap that down into place. We'll secure it with the retaining screw. We can then put our spray arm back in position. And again, we'll secure that with the retaining screw. Make sure it turns freely. And now we're ready to put the rack back in the dishwasher. So we'll open the door up. We'll pull the tracks or rails fully forward. Then we're going to line up the rear wheels. Fit those into the rails. And the front wheels. Slide the rack all the way to the back, and now we're ready to install our rack stops. Just be sure that we keep the locking tab towards the outside of that rail, and then simply push it all the way on until it snaps in place, and do the same for the opposite side. You can then push the rack back into the dishwasher, close up the door, and your repair is complete.